Hey YouTube fam, welcome to Pink and Unfiltered, where we make soft girl vibes and strong opinions. My name is Cam, I'm your host, and here nothing is off limits. So grab your favorite drink, get comfortable, and let's get into it. All right, y'all. So, let's just get into this introduction, right? So, this video is gonna be super short and super sweet. I just want y'all to get to know who I am. I kind of want y'all to get to know more about the podcast and what I have coming. So, just a quick intro, I guess, on me. I'm Cam. I'm 26. I live in Texas. I like to cook, and not just your basic chicken Alfredo or your basic spaghetti. I like to cook like family meals, I'm like a soul food maker, I guess you can say. That's the genre of food that I'm pretty good at. I love baking more than I do cooking. I love to bake. I've been baking since a little kid. I feel like the evolution of my baking is really, really impressive. I went from box brownies and pop open cookies with the cookie dough already pre-made to baking cobblers and baking cakes, and not just singular layer cakes. I'm talking about multiple layer cakes. You know what I'm saying? I'm proud of my evolution of baking. Yeah, I grew up as a military child, so I got to travel, to different places around the world. A couple of places that I've been, Japan, I've been to Thailand, I've been to Italy, for example. It's pretty cool. It was pretty cool, being able to, travel to different places and experience different cultures against my will. With the military, when they tell you to up and leave, you up and leave, you don't have a choice. You gotta go, But I mean, honestly, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything, because I know a lot of kids don't even grow up and even get to travel outside of their state, but I gotta travel outside of the country, so I'm very grateful for that. I'm a godly woman. I'm growing in my faith. I'm not perfect by any means, and there's some things that I'm working on each and every day when it comes to myself, but I'm working on them and I'm trying, and God is the head of my life. I even got baptized last year, so it's almost coming up on my 1 year anniversary of my baptism, and I have that certificate right there to prove it. Getting baptized, I want to say that experience was pretty crazy. It's something that I would have never thought that I would have done. And it was just I don't know. I was at church and the pastor's wife, first lady, was they were having water baptisms the next Sunday. And I thought about the whole week, and something just told me you're gonna get baptized. And I was like, okay, I'm getting baptized. Cool. It is what it is. We gonna get it. That's what happened. I showed up that next Sunday. My mom was there, my grandmother was there, my cousin was there. I got dunked in the Holy Spirit, and I got baptized. I got dunked in that holy water. That was fun. That was, I mean, like I said, it was a life-changing experience. I feel afterwards, I looked at things differently. I definitely looked at things a lot differently. I feel when I turned 25, I started looking at things differently. When I got baptized, I looked at things even more differently. And then when I turned 26, I definitely started looking at things it was my whole perspective just changed. I have a very strong community of people around me, and I'm so grateful for those people, because let me tell you, your girl went through a hard situation, and a situation that I, first off, could not have gone through without God, right? Secondly, I could not have gone through without the support that God placed around me. Let me say that, because I learned that you can have people in your face every day, and them people not give, excuse my language, them people not give a damn about you, at all. You spend every day, you know what I'm saying, with somebody who you consider your friend, and they not give a damn that you going through something at all. God showed me what my support system looks like, and that when you have a support system like I have, that you honor them and that you cherish them and that you show them love. They didn't have to be there for you through that time, and the simple fact that they love you unconditionally, and that they support you in that, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna walk with you hand in hand. Like, they're not gonna let you fall. They're not gonna let you slip. And if they catch you slipping, they're gonna call you out on it. And you might not like it, but by golly, they're gonna tell you about it. And they're gonna make sure that at the end of the road that you come out with all 10 of your toes on the floor, you standing up and your head is held high. So I'm super grateful for my support system. So shout out to y'all. Y'all know who y'all are. I don't need to call you out one by one, but y'all know who y'all are. I have 2 amazing nieces, Olivia and Aaliyah. Those are my babies. Super funny kids. Oh my gosh, I would have to have them on the show. Like, y'all would really love them. Like, they teach me so much. The lingo, that's where I get, like, if I hear like new lingo, I'm hearing it from them. And I'm sitting there looking at them. Sometimes I'm like, what is that? Who taught you that? How'd you, what? Huh? But they really make me feel like an aunt. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, they make me feel like old sometimes. And I'm like, dang, bro. Like, I'm only 26, bro. Like, y'all are like, how old are they? They're like 12 and 13. I'm like, bro, like, y'all make me feel so old. Like, I remember like the first time like my nieces told me about like the whole like skibbity movement. And I was so like, girl, what? Like, what does that even mean? Is that real? And then when they added like the skibbity toilet part, I was like, oh, who came up with this? Why does that mean that? That don't even sound right when you use that in, like, this made me feel so old. Okay, all the aunties out there, like, do y'all nieces or y'all nephews be saying stuff and you just be like, what? Like, where'd you get that from? Like, huh? You know? So yeah, but no, I gotta have them on here one day because they are freaking hilarious. They're also very, very smart and very competitive, and I love that about them because I'm very competitive. I used to actually coach my niece Olivia in cheer, and watching her grow as an athlete in the past couple years has been pretty amazing. I'm not even gonna tell no tales. It's been pretty cool watching her grow. And now I'm watching Aaliyah with volleyball. It's super cool. And like I said, like, I'm super competitive. Like, I'm the aunt that's in the front, that's screaming, that's yelling, that's pounding on the floor, that's, especially like when Olivia's at cheer comps, like, I'm pounding on the floor, I'm yelling. Like, she need to see me because I saw my baby, okay? Like, everybody in there was gonna know that was my boo, okay? And I don't like losing, and I love the fact that they don't like losing either. You know, they're really competitive, and their mom is super competitive. So we're just a group of competitive women that just love winning. My whole thing is I don't lose. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not a loser. My nieces aren't losers. For me, I always tell myself, like, I don't lose. I either win or I learn. That was actually my yearbook quote in high school. Shout out to class of 2017. Like, that was my quote, like, in my high school yearbook. My quote was, I don't lose. I win or I learn. Because losing is not an option for me. I'm a sore loser. And I'm going to just be flat out honest. I am a sore loser. Because I want to beat you. I'm going to find out a way to beat you. Because you can't walk away and say that you got one up on me. Nah, player, I can't let you walk around and say that. Nah, you can't have one up on me, because I'm gonna make sure that the next time you play a game or we're doing whatever it is, you're not gonna beat me, because I'm gonna be practicing, okay? I'll be practicing, because you can't have one up on me. That's a no-go. I'm trying to think what else is there for y'all to know about me. I'm a part of the short committee. Shout out to all my short people. If you're short, meaning that you're 5'5" and below, say what's up in the comments. Say hey. You know, yes, I'm very much a part of the short committee. I am 5'2.5", and I love it. Okay, I love being short. Does short have its disadvantages? Of course it does. Would I rather be tall? No, I'd rather my man just be tall. I'm just being honest. I would rather my man be tall than me be tall. So, like I said, that's just me personally. I don't have any children yet, and I'm waiting on that. You know, like, I want to be married and then have children. For me personally, like, I'm waiting for my person to have my kids with, that I can run off into the sunset and live happily ever after with my white picket fence. Yeah, no kids yet. Especially like with my nieces, I don't think I need to have kids right now, because I think they're enough for me. I mean, that's pretty much all I got about me. I mean, if y'all have any questions for me, anything y'all want to know more about me, definitely put it in the comments, or, you know what I'm saying, like, shoot me a DM or whatever. Like, I'll definitely answer that question for you. But I'm a very simple person, you know, like, I'm very chill. I'm very much a homebody. Really don't like going out for real. I love being home. If you ask me where I'm at, Kim, where you at? Home. I'm home. I I am home. But yeah, like I said, like y'all want to know more about me. I'm just trying, like I said, I really don't want this video to be too long. But yeah, if y'all want to know more, put in the ask me a question in the comments. You know, like I said, shoot me a DM. I'll answer the question for you. I might even turn it into something, you know, like I might even make like another like intro video, whatever. But yeah, now into why I started this podcast and where the name came from and everything, right? Obviously, you know, like I said, the podcast is called Pink and Unfiltered. Reason why I chose that name is, one, my favorite color is pink. Okay, if you ain't noticed, pink blanket, you know, you get the vibes. Pink is very much like my era right now. Like I'm very much like in a pink era. Like pink just gives me girly. Pink just gives me very demure, not too much, very classy. But not just like any pink. It's like this like baby pink, like this very light, very subtle. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like she's cute. You know, we're gonna be having unfiltered conversations. We're gonna have honest conversations. We're gonna be talking about a lot of things that, you know, most people don't want to talk about. We're gonna be honest in what we say, whether it's me or whether it's any of the guests that are on my podcast. We're gonna be honest about how we feel about stuff. We're just gonna have some fun with it, you know, like that's most important. We're just gonna have some fun. The reason why I started the podcast is mainly because, like, one, I love to talk. Two, I feel like I'm a very closed off individual. It'll be fun to just come on here, have fun conversations, and just share them, you know? Like, there's like really like no particular reason like why I'm like, oh my gosh, I just have to do this because of this. Like, no, I mean, like, I prayed about it. I feel like God gave me the green light to do it, so I'm doing it. Because like I said, I'm actually a very private individual. I don't like people in my business. I really don't even tell people my problem. I just like being to myself, for real. But I really need to be more open, I guess. And this is kind of like my way of starting that. I said, this is going to be super fun for me because I just feel like it's another way of me being able to like express myself. I'm just super excited for all the things that, you know, I've planned for this, all the guests that I plan on having on here. I'm just so excited for the future. I'm just so excited, y'all. I'm just so excited. But yeah, y'all, like, I just really wanted this episode to be super simple, super cute. Nothing too much, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like we gotta save the good topics for the next episode. You feel me? I want to thank y'all so much for staying tuned for episode 1 of Pink and Unfiltered. We did it, one and done. So if you guys vibed out with today's video, like I hope you vibed out, then please make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, and share. You're gonna help your girl get out there. You feel me? If you even want to come on the podcast, shoot me a DM, shoot me a text. Like, I got you. Like, we're gonna get you on here, okay? We're gonna get you on here. Y'all are my new internet besties. We're locked in. We're gonna have some fun on here, okay? And thank you so much for tuning in to the first episode. Y'all stay soft, stay real, and I'm gonna see y'all in episode number 2. Bye.